Happy Father's Day, folks. Check out how this is growing. It's not the coolest looking thing. It's just Rickia, and it just kind of stuck into the dwarf sage. And also have it growing on top of there, and you can see some glosso that just kind of stuck in there somehow. I don't know, but that's the outtake. And you can see a little bit of the, people have called it, I just call it kind of a slime, but I'm not really fond of it. People say it just normally shows up when your plants are doing stuff, some type of protein or something on the water. You can see where it gets broken up when I have the water flow. And I'll clean that up later. I haven't done maintenance in a while on this tank, but you can see this is starting to grow back. The Christmas moss, the Java fern isn't really getting taller. What's happened is the roots have kind of popped up. So shrimp are doing well. A lot of shrimp in here. Put some food out for them earlier. I really like how the crypts are just booming. They just keep looking better. This plant's almost got some almost kind of a tint of blue on some of the leaves. Just really pretty. But anyway, check out this. These are almost 3 different sizes. I think they're all from the same. I really think that this one right here is going to be a runt because it's just a lot smaller than the others, and that's fine. Usually that's a sign of health issues. I hope that's not the case. And these aren't really for show, so I don't really care if I have a small one. Just hope it does well, but you can really see a big difference in the size there. They're both at the front. And, oh, those two looks like they were kind of flirting there. I don't know, maybe not. But this one's just a lot smaller. Let me step back so you can kind of see. They're all kind of at the front there, and it's a little smaller. Tank here is doing well. When I siphoned everything out, I had to pull my driftwood out to get under it for the New Life Spectrum pellet that came out of the auto fish feeder. But I just really kind of liked when I pulled this out. I used to have to sink it into the sand to get it to not float up, and now it's been in there for so long it's just going to just normally sit. So I just think that gives it, you get a little bit more of a curve angle there. Glosso's still starting to crawl, doing well, crawling in 2 directions. And step back a little bit. And what I really wanted to talk about was the Eheim. It was just, if you're going to do an auto feeder, don't do it right before you're going to leave and go out of town. Give yourself a few weeks just to watch it, maintain it, get it tuned. One thing I'm doing too is it comes with this little square right here, little Velcro, but they don't really tell you where to put it or where to use it. I'm just putting it right in there, and then I'm just doing like that, and hopefully that will, it's just enough. Yeah, it's just enough to stick it right there. But what I want is I want it right on this edge to go right here. That's what I'm pulling for. I'll fine tune it. After this thing fell into the fish tank, it quit working. I broke everything down, let it set out, let it dry for like a day, or I don't know, 12 hours. Put it all back together the next day. It still didn't work. Went out of town, came back, and the LEDs on the top were working. All the programs had been wiped, which made sense. It almost like kind of reset itself, and it seems to be working fine. So we'll see. Let's hope that something made for a fish tank can survive 2 seconds of submersion. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted when I figure out how to use this thing. And that's really it. Appreciate everybody watching. All the fish are doing fine. I did 3 massive water changes. The Ludwigia really loved it. You can see how it's just booming from the water changes. Got some really pretty red in it. plants really like the water changes, especially the lace plant, I think, just me, but didn't really lose anybody. Ironically, the only fish that I lost, I did lose a cardinal tetra the next day after the massive water changes. And my bet is it was old and wasn't healthy to begin with, or in its prime, and that's all it took to push it over. So, but yeah, all the other fish I didn't lose anything. So, and even the Fuella are very sensitive to they're very sensitive to chlorine. So if you do water changes, you have to be careful. So that was the one I was really worried about. And just make sure you do it right and you put prime for the whole tank. If you cheat the prime, you will lose that fish. So I used to have 3 in this tank, and I lost one because of a water change, and I felt like that was it. Just got cocky, got arrogant, and thought, I don't need to put in enough prime for 120 because I'm just doing a little bit, and also I think that, and then I didn't turn the filter off. I thought, I just leave the filter running. I'm just going to top it off a little bit and put in a little prime, and I'm good. And just kind of winged it on the fly and lost a fish. And then since then, I haven't really isolated what it was, but I'm not going to keep losing fish to find out. And the Fuella, or the twig catfish, is the most sensitive to a large water change from a chlorine standpoint. And my guess is it's their gills. I don't know. Not an expert on fish at all, but that's I guess what I would isolate it to. But yeah, the fish are really pretty. They were happy to see me today when I showed up and fed them. They went a day without feeding, and everything's really good. Appreciate everybody watching. Happy Father's Day. When I get the Eheim feeder dialed in, I'll let you know. I would only suggest that you use a flake with an automatic feeder. That New Life Spectrum pellet. I had, I don't know, it looked like a snow globe in here. It's just all pouring down and just sitting in the top, and had to pull the driftwood out to get under it to siphon up, and it was a nightmare. So, and honestly, I think if it hadn't been for the live plants, I don't know that this tank would have bounced back. That's about the worst thing you could do. So I don't see any beard algae or black algae or black beard, if there is such a thing. I know there's a green beard, maybe there's a black, I'm not sure, but maybe I'm just thinking of savvy. But hey, you guys take care, and the Anubias, man, that's just looking pretty sweet. The roots right here, really cool how it's just kind of pulling down in the front, and I like how that sits. But you guys have a good one. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and hope everybody has a great day today and has a chance to enjoy their fish tanks. Talk to you guys later. See you.